Imagine my luck when I just finished making a video and Bungie releases the most amazing trailer in the game so far, because that's just what happened to me. I finished making my Bakris Sting video, I was happy about it, uploaded it, and then an hour later Bungie drops the weapon and armor trailer. And oh boy, is there a lot to talk about, so I'm sorry for the delay. It's gonna be a good one, just stick with me on this one, and we're gonna go through all of the armor, all of the weapons, what I feel about them, and my excitement for Beyond Light. And not only that, I'm here to announce today that we are gonna start streaming on YouTube as well. If some of you are interested in watching that, it's gonna be on Sundays. I'm probably not gonna start until Beyond Light launches, maybe a week or so before, but the goal is to get to know you guys a lot more in a more dynamic manner where I can actually interact with you instead of only being able to respond to comments. So if you're interested in that, I'm gonna post some more information about that later this month. But let's talk about the stuff that they showed, because there is a lot to talk about. So let's start with the obvious choice, No Time to Explain. This has a new exotic perk. I honestly thought they were just gonna bring back No Time to Explain from D1 and basically just remodel it for Destiny 2 and have the same exotic perks like it had in D1, but no. This time around, it spawns a stasis orb, or some kind of darkness orb. What it does is that precision hits and hits against enemies affected by stasis will return to the magazine. Stack this effect to summon a portal which will fire bullets from an alternate timeline of the weapon, meaning that if you land shots, any shots with this gun, some of them will return to the magazine, and you can stack it up until a point where a small black hole or portal spawns where it shoots from different times in space. It's weird, it's cool, I love it. And there's nothing really else to talk about. It's a pulse rifle, I hope it's good. On to the next one, Coldstrike. An exotic sniper rifle where precision final blows will generate lightning bolts at the target location. Rapid precision shots will summon an entire storm at the point of impact. This sniper just looks incredible. I don't know how good it's gonna be. In the trailer, they one-shot some guardians in PvP, and the lightning that strikes down from the sky also one-shots the guardians around, so it might be really good. Also, if you're paying close attention to the actual sniper, it's just a giant icicle with some 3D printed stuff around it. I don't even know what the magazine does, to be honest. It's a giant stick of ice with some cool stuff around it. But honestly, I am super excited for a new exotic sniper, and this seems to be the one that's gonna scratch the itch I'm having. But the coolest exotic Bungie showed is the one I really hope will deliver. The Lament. Or the Lament. I think Lament? Yeah. A mortal blade, a stalwart shield, block with the Lament to rev the blade, then shred through shielded enemies. At its peak, damaging an enemy will heal the wielder. So why do I love this? Well, outside of it looking like they took heavy inspiration from the Warhammer 40k chainswords, it also looks like it's taking heavy inspiration from Devil May Cry. If you've been playing 4 or the latest one, 5, you know that Nero has a sword, it's called the Red Queen, and what it does is, on each hit, if you time your button prompt correctly, you rev the blade up. You basically charge it up, making it really powerful and really cool. So hopefully this takes inspiration from that, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with this. Finally, they showed us a grenade launcher they've been showing in the trailers for quite some time now. Salvation's Grip. Redemption is within your grasp. Each fired projectile will create stasis crystals that will freeze nearby targets. Charge to increase the amount of crystals created and the freeze radius. This just... It looks like a BFG. It looks like the BFG from Doom, only slightly more adapted for Destiny. It's a giant ass grenade launcher that freezes everything on impact. It's so cool. I mean, the exotic weapons this time around, there's a lot of them. And then I know that there's a lot of exotics they haven't shown us yet, like the Raid Reward exotic and the exotic quest weapons that we're gonna get as well. I mean, Bungie's going all out with Beyond Light, and I'm loving it. I'm super hyped for this. And of course, there's not only weapons, they also revealed new armor exotics. And oh my god, already I have so many exotic guides to do to talk about with you guys. This is crazy. We have the Icefall Mantle, a Titan exotic gauntlet that lets you stand tall against the oncoming hordes with the reinforced armor that replaces the Titan's barricade with an overshield, absorbing damage from incoming fire. I don't know where to start with this. This can be really good. Like, this can be meta. The only problem I have with this is that it's very cryptic. Overshield doesn't say how much. How much health do you get back? Do you get your shield back, or is it just an overshield that stacks on top of your current health? Or how does it work? Is it gonna be worth using in both PvE and PvP? Only time will tell, because we don't know how much damage it will absorb. But overall, anything that removes Titan's barricades is just good. And these look great, and they feel like they're fitting to the Titan class, and I'm way excited to review these. We also have the Precious Scars, which kind of looks like, I'm gonna say it, it's One-Eyed Mask 2.0, because now you have 3 eyes. One has been shot, and it's kind of like Hive Eyes. It looks pretty cool. And what it does is that, proving your strength even when coming back from the brink, upon revives, the Titan gains Overshield aura that protects the wearer and nearby allies. So basically, when the Titan revives Guardians, they get this like Overshield aura that chains to everyone around you, giving them all Overshield. Same thing here again. How much Overshield is it gonna be? Is this gonna be good in PvE and PvP? I don't know, but I think in PvE this might be really, really good. In PvP, not so much, because you don't really revive people, so I don't know. Maybe you just want to wear it because it looks cool. I mean, I would. Speaking of PvP, Mask of Bakris, or Bakris, or Mask of the Bakery, whatever. Don the mask to replace the Hunter's Dodge ability with a longer range shift ability that also temporarily cloaks the wearer during use. It looks so really goddamn cool. Like, look at it with the purple lights and all the cool spooky shit it has. And the perk, it's... Hunters have been complaining about not having their blink for a while now, and this kind of fills that niche. And if you're actually facing out of the map, or like out of the game when you're using it, you're gonna piss off so many people in PvP. This is gonna be like the thing everyone that uses shotguns or grenade launchers or anything are gonna use. You're gonna see a lot of this helmet in PvP. Mark my words. The Athrys Embrace, I guess I pronounced it right. The Hunter's weighted knife gains a second ricochet. Rapid precision hits gain a damage bonus and can temporarily stagger enemies. Not really much to say about this one. Cool, more throwing knife exotics, I guess that's cool. I'm not really a hunter main, so it doesn't really excite me. It looks cool, I think it's gonna shade cool. Stagger enemies, yeah, okay, sweet. There's nothing really else to say about it, I'm excited. And Warlocks, finally getting some more Dawnblade exotics. This time, I don't know what it looks like. It looks cool, it looks weird, I can dig it. Feel that sweet burn. The Warlock's Daybreak projectiles deal extra damage and cause enemies to burn on contact. Gain melee energy each time a burn damages a target. As you can see, and as you can hear, it sounds pretty good. It's pretty straightforward. It buffs your Daybreak, which means that for PvP, I don't think you're really gonna see a lot more benefits from using this, because you still one-shot most people with your super. I think where this really will shine is in PvE. Hopefully this actually allows you to play more with Dawnblades that are not using wells in PvE. It all depends on how much damage and how much the burn does. So I am excited to see how this works. I wouldn't say it's good or bad just yet, but overall, from the sound of it, I am lukewarm to this exotic, to say the least. And finally, the ones that piqued my interest the most, the Necrotic Grip, a deadly caress compounded. Melee attacks corrupt enemies with increasing damage over time. Defeating a corrupted combatant spreads the corruption to nearby targets and restores melee energy. Oh my god, I don't care if they're bad or if they're good, it just looks so cool and it works so cool. You punch stuff and it creates this AoE wave of poison. It's kind of like Andariel's Visage from Diablo, if you ever used it. It just looks so good. I don't even care how good or bad it is in PvP. I'm gonna use this. It's enough said. I'm so excited for this. And of course, there's a lot of new stuff that's not exotics as well. But one thing I'm still wondering about is if we're gonna get stasis armor. I know we're gonna get stasis weapons, but stasis armor that has stasis mods would be something that I would think would give some more depth to the game as well. Whew, that's a lot, that's a mouthful. So I wanna ask you, Guardians, what do you think about all of this stuff? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed this short peek on the new exotics. I'm definitely gonna review each and every one of them when Beyond Light launches. It's gonna be a bit after the day one race, because the first week of Beyond Light I'm gonna stream the entire thing, Me and my team are gonna try and push for day 1. We were pretty close actually last time. We were competing at the top 10 for a while until some issues happened on the last encounter, but I feel really good about this time around. So stay tuned for that and watch our journey. And apart from that, I want to wish you the very best of your day. If you haven't subscribed already, then hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and remember to have a wonderful day. This is TCSpectre, signing off.